Yes, I'm finally taking a break from Assassin's Creed. Do I want to? No. Hey, Solar. I mean, if I'm being honest, I wanted to stream Assassin's Creed, but I don't have time today. Or at least I don't have time right now. Ooh, I didn't even do my tomes today. I might stream later tonight, but... Oh, you're on Shadows right now, Solar? Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty happy because I just read a post. Assassin's Creed is selling extremely well, and I'm really happy about it. Hey, Ben. Yeah, baby Leon's doing good. Still getting used to him. Like, we had, we had everything kind of set up where he would regularly eat every 2 to 3 hours, which is kind of new for a newborn. Or, standard for a newborn, I should say. But then when we went to the doctor the other day, they basically were like, all right, everything tracks out, everything's looking good, he's gaining weight, so now you can just kind of feed him as he wants instead of rigorously sticking to that schedule. So basically it means now we can actually let him sleep. Not that he is, but last night, oh my God, he was he was going crazy. I had him here in the room with me and I just couldn't figure out like why he was so goblin mode. He made a guest appearance in the Shadows stream. Hey, Miss Red. Hey, Rocket. Yeah, it's going good. You know, he was just going crazy and stuff, but other than that, like, I got a good sleep, so I'm good. For once. How's the new Assassin's Creed? I love it. I think if you like Assassin's Creed Atro, then you'll love it, like, regardless. I think somebody put it best where I saw a post of somebody kind of summarizing the game when it first came out and just saying how, like, if you don't like Assassin's Creed, this game isn't going to change your opinion on that because it's just their same formula. But I personally love Assassin's Creed, so I love Shadows. And the big thing too is, as far as a AAA studio is concerned, it's probably one of the most optimized, like, well done AAA games I've seen in probably a few years, honestly. Even Stalker came out in a more busted version than this. Liked a few of the Assassin's Creeds, hated the others. Yeah, I mean, if you're playing it on PC, just buy it on Steam and then refund it within 2 hours if you don't dig it. For me, though, I love... It's basically like an open world stealth game. Yeah, okay, so you're the same as me. I played Origins, and then by that point, I didn't really care about Odyssey or the Valhalla, because it was just kind of more of the same. But Shadows is that. But it's in Japan, and it's actually really high quality, and it's just, yeah. Yeah, I would recommend it. I'm still going through it, so I can't give my definitive answer yet. I think that if you like Assassin's Creed, you'll love it. Keeping in mind that they are supposed to be adding like co-op and a bunch of other things later to the game, so I'm very curious to see where they'll go with that. What about Ghost of Yote? It's still coming out. What do you mean? I'm still gonna play Yote. Let me in. Let me in. Oh my god. I think that'll be the better comparison. Like, people are trying to compare Shadows to Tsushima, and I mean, generally speaking, I don't think it's fair because they're both very different games. But as to whether or not I'm gonna have Yote higher on my Game of the Year list, I don't know yet. More than likely, I think Yote is gonna be more memorable, but Shadows I really enjoy as a video game. I don't know if you caught it, Ben, the other day, the Future Game Show stuff. Got some actual bangers at that showcase. Can't be one of Jeff's shows. Yeah, I really hope that they end up introducing a glider or something to change up the exploration as well, Bobby. I know. Because Rise of the Ronin was still better in that regard. But yeah, on to what I was saying earlier, like, Shadows, I think, had 2 million peak players on Steam alone. So that means they're making bank off of it, which, hell yeah. Again, I hope that the new narrative with Ubisoft is, oh, wait a minute, if we actually, like, work hard and make, like, a good polished product, we make more money? What? And hopefully it turns over a new leaf for them and they actually start, you know, ignoring those stupid execs that want to rush everything all the damn time. But who knows? So it's like the Lego games, how it's a different game with a new, or the same game with a different coat of paint. Yeah, basically. And I mean, they don't need to move from their formula. Like, it clearly works. It's funny because I had, like, one of my buddies the other day saying how, like, oh, I don't care about the formula. I wish they would have changed it up. And I was just thinking, Monster Hunter doesn't change it up. And I don't like Monster Hunter. Like, you know, it's like there's just certain games people respond to, and then some people don't. I'm not going to say Assassin's Creed Shadows is for everyone, but I love it. Now, if they end up adding co-op open world, then I'll say, yes, you have to buy it. But as of right now, it's just kind of a really fantastic top tier open world game that happens to be in Japan. It's got amazing stealth. The combat's a lot of fun. If there's one thing that I would criticize, it's that the gameplay doesn't change up that much. I like the core game loop, but arguably I could say I've just been doing the same thing since the start of the game. But as we can see with Trove, you know, that's just video games. It's just for a AAA game, like, I was kind of hoping, like, give me a glider, give me some new type of parkour, you know, give me a new mechanic or a new system that kind of adds to the game. Because the gameplay hasn't really evolved much outside of, oh, I'm higher in the skill tree so I can get this new ability. Okay. But anyway. Two main games I'm looking forward to is Subnautica 2 and Slime Rancher 2's full release. Yeah, because Slime Rancher 2's in early access already, right? I think. I'll admit I'm not holding my breath for, what? I'm not holding my breath for Subnautica. If it has more than 2-player co-op, I might play it. But based on all the trailers and marketing, it looks like it might just go to 2 people. No, there was no updates on Little Nightmares 3. Future Game Show did show off more Reanimal, which still looks fire, but they didn't actually give a release date, which was concerning. They still say 2025, but I swear to God, if it's not a Halloween release, it's going to end up getting delayed. Like, Like, it just kind of seems like it should release in October, right? I don't know about Little Nightmares 3. I forget whether they had a release date or not. One of the big surprises was that Kingmaker has multiplayer, which, if you guys don't know, Kingmaker, it looks so stupid. It's hilarious, where it's basically one of those games where it's you versus like thousands of simulated enemy soldiers. But you're in medieval times and you have like a grenade launcher and like modern guns. It looks really stupid, and that's why it looks fun. But I didn't know it was going to have multiplayer, so that was like, oh, I definitely want to play this. Otherwise, if I'm being honest, the big thing for me out of the Future Game Showcase was the release date for the System Shock 2 remaster. Because that's a classic, super classic, iconic RPG that I never played growing up. And I have no desire to play the current jank version of that game. So a remaster that's going to end up, you know, basically refining everything that it hasn't, allowing you to play it on modern systems with a little bit of graphical improvement. It's like, yes. Be a nice excuse to play through that retro game. I don't know if it'll be one of those games that I stream. We'll see. Look at this dungeon. That's funny. Would you recommend buying Bard or farming for him? Probably buying Bard, if I'm being honest. Farming for him is pretty damn expensive. Like, resource-wise, time-wise. It's pretty brutal. Oh, did they already confirm Subnautica 2 is more than just 2 players? All right. I mean, I'm down. Again, because for me, I like exploring in Subnautica. I hate the second it becomes vehicle management simulator. So if I can play multiplayer and have my friends take care of all of that crap, then sure. But it really depends. I don't know how much time I'll have for games like that moving forward with Baby Leon. Also, Henry, thanks for the super chat, man. Appreciate you. That's also euros, so that's like $1 million for me. I appreciate it. My Canadian money sucks. Thanks for making 2017 worth it. I appreciate it. So long ago. It's not 2017 though. It's 2025. Pounds, euros. I'm Canadian, so it's the same thing. Point is, everyone's money is better than mine. What's the progression in Assassin's Creed? Well, there's the main story, of course. And then it's kind of just roaming around the world, find a new castle where you got to kill the crap out of everything that's inside it to get the rewards out of it. So, Trove, essentially. The thing that I like about Assassin's Creed, though, is it's got a lot of replayability. Like, when a season changes in the game, all the dungeons reset, so you can go in them again. I haven't had much purpose in doing that right now. But I already know it's something that I'll do, like, off camera. I just don't want to repeat content for the streams and stuff. But when I think about replaying areas, it's like, oh yeah, cool. Because I personally feel like that's a huge issue with a lot of open world games, is that, you know, even games like Zelda are guilty of, oh, this world is really intriguing and interesting to explore, but once you've explored this one area, there's no reason to go back. And I think that that's still a detrimental problem with open world games, is they need to be able to have repeated content somehow. So having Shadows actually do that is pretty big. But it's also got like weekly quests. There's like a free battle pass that you can grind and stuff. So it's, I'm suspect that they're gonna go pretty big when they add like the co-op to the game, but I might be mistaken. Who knows? Because I'll take a grindy game. I mean, look at this. You give me something to grind, I'll grind it. My brain is just wired that way. Would it be worth it to try and farm the event mounts? For this event? Yeah, I mean, you could. It's not gonna be super duper fun, but what I'm doing right now where I'm in the desert biome, this is working towards the event. So it's easy enough. You just gotta dedicate the time to it. Jahur, thank you so much. You guys are being so nice with these super chats today. And that's 20 pounds. You happy, Atro? That's like $1 million for me. Just popping this in the background whilst farming. All the best. Thanks, man. You guys just paid for my System Shock remaster. Because I already pre-ordered it. In fact, oh, you guys paid for Game Pass so I can play Doom, like... Wait, I was gonna say next month. Doom's in May. Is there anything coming in April? I don't know if there is. I mean, there's the Switch announcement, obviously. I can't wait. I can't wait to put down like $800 for that console. So what I'm saying is I need an $800 super chat. I'm kidding. Hey, Flash. I got all the craftable mounts, so now I'm just gonna farm the... Oh, sorry, Galette. You're talking about grinding the event drops, like the dropped mounts, right? Yeah. Go for it. It is gonna kind of suck. Because it is RNG, of course. Just make sure that you're like farming the right biome. But yeah. I keep forgetting I gotta grab like the pot of gold. Yeah, I'll just blast my way straight in, I don't care. I hear baby Leon going crazy. I need another 3-star dungeon, please. But yeah, I still got a lot left for Assassin's Creed Shadows. Like, for those of you that are just tuning in, basically, like, I wanted to stream it. I'll probably have to stream it later tonight. Because I can only stream this Trove for, like, maybe an hour total. And then the wife and I gotta get ready and head to the airport to pick up the mother-in-law who's visiting from Japan and doesn't speak English. But that'll be fun. We're looking forward to it. And then tomorrow we're supposed to have like a big family get together at my parents' house and blah, blah, blah. So I'll probably stream at Goblin Hours as usual. Hey, Vish. How long do you have left? On Assassin's Creed? Pfft, don't even... Bro. I don't know. Let's say I'm at like... I'm at like 25 hours playtime. That game's probably going to take me 100 hours. Like, there's still a lot left. So don't you worry about that. But again, that's why I really hope that the gameplay is going to evolve. Because it's, you know, at 100 hours doing the same thing over and over, maybe I'll get frustrated. Right now, I still quite enjoy it. But the other thing too is technically, like, people have said that they rushed the main story in like 20 hours or something on easy mode. But I'm not in a rush to beat Shadows, if I'm being real. The streams might slow down a little bit, but we'll see. Is your wife still experiencing pain or is it gone away? Yeah, she's still not 100%. That's gonna take like, I think it takes like 6 weeks or something like that. And then she finally stopped with the painkillers though. And has been doing okay and just kind of takes them as needed now instead of she had it like all scheduled basically, so. Hey, Lance. Yeah, she'll have a full recovery for sure. C-sections are pretty common, so. What's the best way of farming red and powered gems? Unfortunately, there is no best way because what type of colored gem you get is random out of the EMP boxes. The only one that you can kind of specifically farm for is the cosmic one. And well, and then otherwise going into specific elemental worlds, but no, that doesn't help with the empowered gems though. Why not farm U11? Why farm U11? Does it make a difference? I don't think it makes a difference with this event. Dupers are at it again. I thought it was supposed to be fixed by now. Apparently not. They probably discovered a new method. No surprise. Unless you're still just feeling the effects from the previous duping. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's just more. Just give me a new update, man. Like, I don't care about the duping anymore. It's such an old narrative. Oops. Oh, they did figure out a different dupe? Ah, lame. Imagine your game being so easily broken. Like, man. They just can't get it together, can they? And then let me guess, they're just gonna like, you know, sleep on this issue and not even like fix it or do anything for like another 5 months. And then their solution will just be, we're making it so that every item is no longer tradable. Cool. It's an MMO, but sure. Hey, speaking of Painkiller, that segue though, the new Painkiller game. That looks fire. It's like modern Doom, but it actually has co-op, so too bad. Joined a dupe club, chat with spam with notifications. Think it's a bug to abuse chests or something. Yeah, no surprise. Oh, he was doing it with Trove of Wonders, yeah. How long are you gonna stream for? I don't know, an hour minimum. That's probably all I can really do. Like I said, I gotta go to the airport after, so. Still don't understand this event. I farmed for 12 hours only in Jurassic and still got one biome specific ally. Am I just unlucky? Yes, it is a terrible event for like the RNG side of things. It genuinely is. Because in previous years, the event creatures were all over the biome. So there was hundreds more of them than the ones that are specifically in dungeons now. And I will bet you real money that the developers that decided to make them dungeon bosses didn't increase their drop chance to compensate for the fact that there's so less of them. Because, you know, Trove moment. Let's swap this without actually going the extra mile to fix it. Thank you, Ted. Yeah, I'm stoked for Reanimal as well, Fish. I do wonder whether or not, like, I'm gonna be able to have an AI buddy. If they did the split fiction thing where only one person had to own a copy of the game. Actually, you know what? That's true. That would work. Right. I could just play it with one of my homies. Because I can just use Steam Remote Play. Worst case. Because the hard part is getting another friend to actually buy a game like that. Because I'm the only one who enjoys those types of games. Yeah, hi, Jess. I just noticed this 3-star. What's the best world to farm for the dropped mounts? So each of the worlds has their own different creatures, whether it be Neon, Jurassic, or Desert. So it depends which mount you want, basically. Like the pterodactyls or the quetzals are in the desert. And then the tricky thing is, as far as my understanding, just based on previous events, the normal bosses, like this guy, can drop him as a mountain ally, but then the rarer one is only from the flux version of that creature. Which, like I said, now those are only located in 3-star dungeons, so there's significantly less of them versus previous events. They were just in the world. Which is why the drop chance is probably Garbo. So you kind of just go for which one you want. Like which creature you want to have as a mount, basically. To compensate for the lower drop chance, they increase the length of the event. Yes. It's funny. I'd say maybe your best bet would be checking the marketplace, seeing which ally or mount or whatever is the most expensive, because then you could just try to farm for that and then sell the ones that you don't need to buy the other allies and mounts. I don't know if there's one in particular that's like more expensive than others that people want to really go for, but yeah, I just leave the Minecraft torch mod on. Normally I just have the torch hidden, but I've been lazy. Oh, there's a flux creature in a normal dungeon. Okay. I thought they were only in the 3-stars, but I guess I was wrong. Is there a way to check what I have collected from this event and whatnot? Yeah, just go to your collections menu. Let me see. So there's allies obviously, but it would be in the mounts in the event vault, I think. And then you would just put like show ones that I don't have kind of thing. And then it would be like these are the crafted ones. Where the heck are the other ones? I don't know. They're buried in that menu somewhere. Hey, Moda. Do you have everything in this game? No, God, no. No, I stopped chasing mastery when they did the gardening 2.0. I'll just go for what I can kind of thing, but I don't chase everything because I don't care. I'll go for the stuff that's fun, not the stuff that's boring. Stop. Well, this world's dead. Flux Beast is typically the most expensive because Jurassic is the slowest to farm. Yeah, that makes sense. Ugh. Especially now that bombs suck. Just started playing again after 7 years. Your videos are a big help. Glad to help. Yeah, I did have a more recent guide for returning players that I probably should set up as my like main video on the channel. Hello? Oh, you know what I keep forgetting to do? I should have been doing it this whole time while I was grinding this stupid event, but I keep forgetting to equip the stupid runes so that I can continue getting fragments. There's too many mechanics to this game now, man. Like, too many subsystems that are just like, I forget. Can't be expected to remember all this crap. Which one is it? Rune Carver? No. Rune Master? Yeah, that's it. And I need rune slates. How many can I make? 4 billion? No. Do 100. %of my missing mastery is just cranny cat packs. Ah, yes. The best kind of things to be missing. What's your goal in the game after you reach this? After I reach what? Right now, like, I'm kind of just low-key going for Mystic Gear, but if I'm being perfectly honest, there's not really anything I'm chasing right now. It's just about fun. Where the heck are they? There we go. The end game sucks right now, so I'm just hoping that they're gonna, like, they plan on adding some new classes soon and maybe like a new biome or something that's actually like fun. Because I'll admit the Longshade just sucks. Like, it's one of the worst areas they ever added to the game. It's so dumb. So boring. I can't be bothered. Hey, Tors. Which is better, Shadow Hunter or Neon Ninja? Personal preference. Go for the class that you want. Personally, I like Shadow Hunter more. Because I can shoot through walls. So it makes it faster than having to run up to everything and smack it. Let me out. Hey, Dre. What is this biome? What's happening? Jeez. Have you completed the rune skill tree? No. Oh, sorry, I should have read the rest of the comment. The one that gives more movement speed. No, I have not. I didn't even know there was one that gave more movement speed. Shows what I know, because that rune tree sucks. Just another boring thing to grind that has no impact on actual gameplay. But I'll take movement speed. Unless it's something that I continually need to craft. Then no. I will never use it. I'm playing the long game here, man. I need perma buffs, not passive, like, temp buffs. Otherwise, that's just slowly draining resources that I have to farm to compensate. Yeah, I mean, we know Mystic Gems are coming at some point. It's inevitable. But I hope we get a new class by then. And a fun one, too. Let's be real. Solarian's boring. He's powerful, and it's cool that he's in the game, but he's just a taller version of the Shadowhunter. Like, come on. I want an actual, like, you know, an idea that didn't take 10 minutes to come up with. The movement speed one gets used up every time you dodge. It needs a long shade biome plants to craft. Okay, yeah, then I'm never using it. Because that means that I have to continually farm them to stay up to par. No thank you. And then they'll add something to the game that'll suddenly take a bunch of those same plants, so... Bro, I haven't even farmed any of the resources from the long shade. That's how bad it is. Because you can only have a temporary or a limited amount that you can store in your inventory. So it's like, okay, I'm not chasing this. I like Shadowhunter more too, but my Neon Ninja is stronger than my Shadowhunter. Neon Ninja is a lot stronger now since the rework. But again, I would still say Shadowhunter is more efficient just for like dungeon farming, but it depends what you want to do with him. Again, just, you know, pick your poison, play the class you want. I quit a while ago. What mastery are people getting nowadays? I don't know, man. You mean like the highest mastery? I don't know. Probably like 800-900 or something. What am I at? Well, that's 900 total. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's probably someone at 900 mastery. Max mastery right now is 964. Oh, okay. Nice. Hope it was worth it. I pray we don't have to do delves for the Mystic Gems. Oh no, I know. We will though. We all know we will. Next class will be magic. We don't know that. Do a magic swordsman or something cool, or a new type of weapon. I doubt we'll get a new type of weapon, if I'm being honest. I think if there was any merit to the rumored class that they were working on like a year or two ago, it's another Lance class. That's a big if. I don't know whether or not they actually were working on the class and then the duping kind of took precedent. So they had to put everything on the back burner. And now if there's new duping, it just, yeah, who knows. If you want, I can give you some as the Zephyr runes. They're 450 light food. Yeah, I don't. Nah. Again, I don't care about temporary items. Thank you though. What do I need that for? I'm farming in like a garbage desert biome. Like. Like, all of that stuff would only come into play if I was doing the super deep delves for the Mystic resources, but I'm not, so... Speaking of another game that's coming out this year that we don't want to sleep on, that Cubic Odyssey, bro. No Man's Sky Minecraft. I don't know when that's coming out. And it probably won't even come out this year because you know how indie devs are, but... That one was definitely the highlight of Next Fest for me. It'd have to be a Magic Lance class because they alternate between physical and magic. Nope, it wouldn't have to be at all. There is no rhyme or reason anymore to how they develop this game. Like, let's be real. For all we know, they'll add a new damage type, just so it's something that you gotta chase fresh. And then add a bunch of packs around it, around one specific class. Yeah, for me, I'll believe it when I see it. Like, I don't even think we're getting a new class. We might not get any new good updates for a while, honestly. Like, usually, this is how you know they're really behind with their updates, because usually March is when they put out the banger, because that's when most people spend money on video game. So... I really wish that Trove had a roadmap. Genuinely. Could really benefit too, but it's not gonna happen ever. The other thing too is with Gamagos, you know, I think they got acquisitioned by another company and stuff, so it's like... That was a while back, but... Point being... There's a lot of things going on, like a lot of political things going on behind the scenes that might be preventing some of these updates from hitting. But who knows? Maybe there is no update planned. Yeah, the new damage type will be delve only. Yep, exactly. Straight down. Hey, Daniel. Been watching you for 6 years. Astonished you play this game, even though you're probably tough to create content for it because you already did everything. Yes, welcome to my world. Watch my other videos. And then I don't have to work so hard. No, the main thing is like, there's still plenty of things that I can cover with this game. The main thing that I struggle with is my own inspiration to do it. Because it's like, there's a laundry list of videos that I can do, like remade tutorials and stuff to be more modern and such. But there's a part of me that's just like, oh, this is soul crushing. I don't want to do this. So I just delay it or put it off or whatever. Like streaming, I always have fun. Streaming's way easier for me in terms of creating content. Not only just with Trove, but just in general. So much easier for me to just stream me playing Assassin's Creed Shadows versus like, you know, or whatever the new game is. Because otherwise the amount of editing time and recording and everything, and you know, constantly clearing hard drive space and just blah, blah, blah. But no, I still, like, enjoy playing this game. Every now and then I do need to take a little bit of a break, which is what has been great about the new Assassin's Creed for me. Anyway, just got Sundered Uplands Wing, the Skyhook ones. Shall I claim them or sell them? It depends if you visually really, really like them. Are they called Skyhook? Yeah, so do you think these are that cool? Or do you just want to sell them for like a bazillion flux? Because I think those are probably one of the more expensive wings in the entire game. So if you really want them, okay, cool. Otherwise, sell them and get like 50 other items instead. What would be the price? I don't even think there's any on the market. Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be max price. It's gonna take a while for it to sell. That's for sure. You know what? I was about to leave because I hate what they've done to bombs. Oh, also, sorry, Torres, you were saying, can you show me your Neon Ninja? There's nothing to show. I don't have all my gear on Neon Ninja. Speaking of soul crushing, complete the angler skill tree. You need like 200k marks of the angler. Ew! I'm glad I didn't chase fishing. See, the thing is, the fishing, like fishing 2.0, is fine for new players because you basically get this skill tree maxed out at your 15k fish badge. But I already got that badge, and I ain't doing that again. Like, fishing is fine in terms of, oh, I can just, you know, turn my brain off and just keep responding to chat kind of thing. But it's just so boring, it makes me want to uninstall this video game. I don't know why fishing is a thing that every video game has to add. Nobody likes it in any video game. Anyone who says otherwise is just lying. But especially in Trove, because it's like you're literally just pressing a button. There's nothing you're interacting with. I would much rather take a more in-depth fishing system and just cut fishing in half. Stardew Valley fishing is fun? Nah. Like I said, you're just lying. It's fun until you do it for like 1,000 hours. Actually, I don't know Stardew Valley fishing. But no, it's not fun. My main issue is they always want you to fish too much. That's kind of the main thing. Web fishing I've heard is pretty good, but that's also just because it's a social game. If you were doing that solo and trying to like grind for 1,000,000 hours, but web fishing did look fun. I just also don't care about those types of games. And Minecraft fishing sucks. Try to get like some of the rarest items out of Minecraft fishing, you will immediately hate it. I'm talking like in terms of like just raw gameplay. Like it might seem like, oh, this is kind of a fun little gimmick, and then you're doing it for like 20 hours and it's like, ugh. I know, I wish there was a Mark of the Angler tome. That would resolve a lot of it. Because then at least I could passively get it. Oh, hey, Shielder. Did you play Metal Bringer? Yes, I did. I recorded a video of it, and I never got around to editing it because, if I'm being perfectly honest, I got busy with shadows. I will admit, I did refund Metal Bringer because it's an amazing game, but I was really hoping that they would have changed some, like, there was some stuff that was concerning to me in the demo of the game that I let the devs know about, and they never resolved any of those issues, so I think the main thing for me is Metal Bringer is a game I could easily recommend to people just because of the sheer amount of depth that it has. But I already played Samurai Bringer, so there's no real point in playing Metal Bringer since it's basically just the same game with better mechanics. Main thing for me is if I told them, like, give me the option of disabling the stupid pixelation filter. Basically, this game called Metal Bringer is like a top-down, really, really crazy in-depth combat system where you can design all sorts of mecha and stuff like that and dual wield anything, blah, blah, blah. But it's voxel graphics, which is cool, but then it has like a Unreal Engine like pixelation filter over the whole thing, and it's really annoying. It's literally just a filter that you should be able to turn off, but they don't let you, so it was just like, all right. That said, I'll still have a Metal Bringer video at some point. I just haven't had time to edit anything. Amongst taking care of baby, the only time that I really have for anything is streams lately. And that's where I've been just streaming Shadows because it's been my birthday present, basically. To just be able to enjoy this last game. Because it's gonna be a while before there's another game that's gonna take like 100 hours out of my, life. And it is getting harder and harder to stream for long periods of time because baby Leon and with the mother-in-law coming here and stuff, like I'm probably not gonna be able to stream much until I'm doing it at goblin hours. But we'll see. Never say never. This makes me want to download Trove. I had so much fun paying this game. Yes, paying. That wasn't a typo. But yes, reinstall it. Also, side note, I don't know if anybody cares. There was somebody that asked, like, I think during my last Trove stream, so that was a while ago by now. That repo game. Yes, I tried it. I might make a video on it, but if I'm being honest, like, I haven't been able to, like, I've been continuously streaming and creating YouTube videos and stuff like that, but I haven't been able to play like a game with any of my homies in like forever. Just because we're all kind of on different shifts and, any extra time I have just goes towards baby, so. But for a Lethal Company clone, it's pretty good. Just in case, because it's a game that was like popping off for whatever reason, just because it's another like social horror game. Which is a nice genre, but also, Is Gonda still worth getting? I mean, Gonda's cheap as hell right now because of the dupers, so yes. Volatile Bounder is still better, technically, in terms of its functionality. With the Cosmic Dragon being better than that. Oh, did somebody force the Gondas up? Oh, nice. Okay, so Gonda's back up to roughly 20 mil. All right. So someone bought all the duped ones to force the market up. Nice. See, the duping is slowly getting taken care of. Very slowly, but get out of here, you stupid giant crowd. Well, let's go to the club board really quick. Reinstalled the game like a week ago. Today I witnessed some guy just open 30 Gondas in the span of 10 minutes. Seems cool. Oh, that's a duper. Yeah, he's a hacker. You can report him. I thought I went to the club world, not the hub. But anyway. Let's see. Probably still don't even have enough. I've been slowly chipping away at this. Ooh. How long is this event? Till the 24th. Oh man, it's only 2 days. Crap. But it's so boring to grind these. I'm not gonna be able to have enough time to get these before I gotta go today. Maybe I'll just try to do some more regular Trove streams over the next couple days, just so that I can try and get that last stupid item. But we ain't doing it today, boys. No. Close my friends list. Best way to farm C4? I have other videos that kind of go into detail with it, but basically gear crafting. I think at 36 KPR you can get C4 out of the gear crafting boxes, if I'm not mistaken. Also, yes, I am fiending for Assassin's Creed Flash. If it was up to me, I would just play that game non-stop, like 24 hours. But, you know, I gotta be a dad. Got a couple of the allies, though. So far, I've been pretty lucky. None of the mounts, though. Oh, no, this luck caterpillar. Otherwise, they're all just... Yeah, the allies. Oh, I got this as a mount. Okay. Man, right, because I got this, and if I actually, like, crafted this sucker, then... Oh, man. I would have been able to have everything out of the event by now. Dang it. Oh well. How do I get that banner? It's a mod. It's just the permatorch. Current duping is completely unrelated to the one that drove down the Gonda prices. That one was patched in October. Stashes were keeping prices down until recently. Okay, so all the dupers from that era seem to have either gotten banned or lost their supply. Current dupes are seeds and pinatas. Okay, at least that's not that bad then. I'm sure there's still plenty of people that have tons of duped items that they just have left in storage, but... Yes, thanks for correcting me, Baron. You only need 20 KPR to open a C4 out of the gear crafters. Yeah. Sorry, my brain is like completely fried just because new dad life. You think that you'll be doing this in another 3 to 4 years? Trove? I mean, if the game doesn't shut down, like, I still like it. Trove's still one of my favorite games. That's why I keep going back to it. I would love it, like, if I'm being fully transparent, I would love it if some other games would pop off on the channel. Or in general, I think more ideal to me as a person would be if I could get away with being a variety content channel. I'm still doing variety content right now, but as you'll see, you know, the views fluctuate a lot just because the way that the YouTube algorithm works and all of that crap. But I'm always just going to kind of keep doing what I'm doing and screw the algorithm. I decided a while ago, like, you know, even if I sacrifice my career on YouTube by doing something more so that I enjoy, screw you, YouTube. Like, this platform kind of sucks now, let's be real. But I would much rather just keep doing what I'm doing in the hopes that one day it'll pop off. But I mean, I'm still making a full-time living, so I can't really complain. Hey, Corbin. The pin and seed dupe is public info. The new dupe is the chests are more private. It will probably get patched quickly once it gets leaked. Hopefully, yes. Yes, my game still dies when I open my friends list. Anyways, thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate it. I gotta wrap up because I gotta start getting ready to go pick my mother-in-law up. I'll probably stream some Assassin's Creed Shadows later tonight again during the Goblin hours. But we'll see, just because I don't want to mess my schedule up too much while my mother-in-law is here, because we're going to be visiting and stuff. She's here for like 10 days. So I don't know how much I'll be able to stream. That said, we do have some stuff coming on the horizon. I think the 27th is a Path of Exile stream, and then there's a bunch of stuff happening in April. The main thing that I got to warn you guys about is that I am still using my scheduled uploads until the end of March, roughly. And then all my videos have caught up, which means that my channel's content might slow down exponentially because I have not been able to keep up with like recording and stockpiling other videos to prepare for that deadline because I've been too busy with baby and stuff. It's something that's creeping up on me that I hope doesn't end up affecting the channel negatively, because it might just be like, oh, there's suddenly a lot less content for a while. Anyways, love you guys. Bye-bye.